What is up, amigos? Today we're talking about truck fairing aerodynamics. We'll be going through what it is, how it works, and drag reductions. So to begin with, let's look at a typical truck. So we have the front cabin bit, and it comes up into the windshield, and then we have the roof, and then the wheel, etc. Then at the back, it comes down, we have the trailer bit, so the cargo. And this extends all the way down here. So the air comes along, hits the front of the truck, goes up around, some goes underneath, some goes around the sides. The bit that goes over the top, what happens to it? Well, let's say we have the flow going over the roof and then it separates. And then it's just chaotic flow. Some flow will hit this section here. Some flow will come up and just continually separate. So this entire region is in separation. This front section here is seeing a high pressure here and low pressure at the back. That's all resulting in very high drag, predominantly through pressure drag. So DP skyrockets a lot. So in order to get rid of this problem, there are a couple of things we can do. One thing is to match the height of the roof of the truck with the height of the trailer. That's not always possible because depending on which trailer section you get, that changes. So what often happens is we put something called a fairing on here. So let me draw it again here. I'll move this up so we get a fresher page. We put a fairing like this, so that when it intersects the trailer, they're at the same kind of height. So the flow comes along, goes up over, stays attached over this roof, because it's now a little bit of a slant, and the flow gets guided over to the trailer, and ideally, the flow here will stay attached. So we have not only attached flow over the trailer, we also have this face covered by this fairing here. So we're not actually getting very high pressure slamming into this wall here. As a result, the pressure drag drops dramatically. And how much does it drop by? Well, generally speaking, about 15% to 20%. And there are a few things that we should note that can actually increase or reduce the drag reduction depending if you do it or not. One thing that is very important to note is the edges of this fairing here. So if the roof comes along like this bit sticking up. If the edges on this are very sharp, the drag reduction will actually be about 5% less, up to 5%, maybe 3, 4, 5%. And if we start rounding them, we can get to about 20%. So that is very important to do. Another thing to do is, again, because of this trailer is potentially going to be a different height, to have this variable, so you can put this up or down. What that results in as well is perhaps this angle becomes sharper, so if we need to make sure we need to round that properly, and also around the sides of the fairing, put guiding vanes as well to guide the flow where we want it to go around the edges of the trailer, not just the top. And with that, we can really get to 20%, even higher with this fairing here. So that is what a truck fairing is, how it works, and the drag reductions that we can see from it. So if you like this video, make sure to like it. If you want more like this, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you next video. Peace out, amigos.